Poznan is rarely mentioned in conversations about European dining. This is our first time here.
We have eaten well in both Warsaw and Krakow. We know that Poland takes food seriously. Now we want to understand how Poznan fits into that picture. The city of Poznan only recently appeared on our radar, mainly because new flights now connects our country to Poznan. It is winter when we arrive. The air feels cold and familiar, not so different from home. Poznan is not a small city, around 500,000 people live here, large enough to feel lively, but still compact enough to explore on foot.
The historic heart of the city is Stary Rynek, the old market square. A beautiful square surrounded by colorful townhouses. Most of the city life passes through here. The atmosphere remains calm and relaxed.
Walking through the city, one detail appears again and again: a line of red bricks running through the streets. These mark the route of Poznan's medieval city wall, originally built in the 13th century. Only small fragments remain today, but the outline of the old city is still visible.
And then there are the goats. You start noticing them everywhere. Sculptures and paintings. The two goats are the symbol of Poznan and part of the city's most famous legend. Our first dinner in Poznan is at Delicia, a small restaurant with a warm and intimate atmosphere. Service is led by the owner himself, both as a waiter and sommelier. His enthusiasm quickly becomes part of the evening.
During dinner, the conversation turns to wine, in particular, Polish wine. When we show our curiosity, our host opens a bottle of Polish Pinot Noir. It is fascinating to try. With a climate not so different from Germany, Poland may well become a more serious wine country in the future.
At the end of the evening, we are invited into the kitchen. There we meet the chef, who also happens to be the owner's wife. A memorable start to dining in Posto.
Our second dinner takes us to Posto, a Michelin Bib Gourmand restaurant located a short drive from the city center. Getting there is easy. Taxis in Poznan are remarkably inexpensive. A 10-minute ride across the city costs less than €5. The restaurant has a modern, relaxed dining room, lively but comfortable.
Posto offers a fixed Michelin menu, but the à la carte selection immediately catches our attention. Seasonal dishes combined with a permanent menu. Many plates are paired with carefully selected wines. Throughout the evening, the wine selection proves surprisingly strong.
The menu moves comfortably between classic technique and more playful ideas. One of the more unusual dishes is beef tongue, part of the restaurant's nose-to-tail philosophy, a dish that turns out to be much more delicate than expected.
Overall, the cooking feels both confident and generous. Only the desserts feel slightly less convincing. But aside from that, Posto delivers a very enjoyable evening, and another reminder that dining in Poland continues to surprise us. Our final dinner in Poznan takes us to Muga, a restaurant holding a 1 Michelin star. From the moment we arrive, the level of precision is clear. The dining room is calm and elegant. The kitchen offers a tasting menu that moves comfortably between classic techniques and modern ideas. The dishes are excellent, balanced, and elegant. This is clearly cooking at a very high level.
The wine program is thoughtful. I choose the classic pairing, and my husband decides on something slightly more adventurous, a pairing called Loco, focused on natural wines and low intervention producers.
Throughout the evening, the sommelier explains each wine in detail, not just where it comes from, but also why it works with the dish. The classic pairing turns out to be the more harmonious experience, but both add an interesting perspective to the menu.
Overall, Muga operates at a very high level, perhaps even slightly beyond what one star might suggest. A restaurant that clearly belongs among the strongest dining experiences in Poznan. But Poznan is not only about fine dining. Our first stop is La Gacha Cafe, a small cafe close to the main square, very relaxed. They serve excellent coffee and bread, and it's rather young and hip.
For seafood, we visit Oysters and Bubbles, a small oyster bar right at the old market square. The selection is impressive, and the staff clearly knows their oysters.
Poznan also has a strong cocktail scene. One elegant example is Sip Easy, a bar where craftsmanship takes priority over theatrics, balanced drinks and a calm atmosphere.
No visit to Poznan would be complete without trying the Rogel, a traditional pastry from the city, filled with poppy seed, nuts, raisins, almonds, sugar and butter. Sweet, rich and very delicious.
Back at Hotel Bavaria, beer naturally plays a role as well. The hotel brews its own beer right on the premises. A small tasting there turns out to be the perfect way to end a cold winter afternoon.
Before coming here, Poznan was something of a question mark for us. But the city quickly surprises us. The restaurants are thoughtful, the atmosphere relaxed, and the overall level higher than we expected.
Poznan may not yet be the most famous food destination in Poland, but perhaps that is exactly what makes it interesting. For us, the visit is a wonderful surprise, and we know we will return.